Hey guys, it's LEGO Boys E3. Today I'm going to show you my new lighting and recording setup. So some of you guys may have noticed that the video that I uploaded yesterday had a higher quality than it normally does, and that's not my camera. I'm actually using the same camera that I've used for like a year now. But instead, the reason for that is a completely new lighting and actually whole desk setup. So this is actually a different room than what I've recorded in every single time in the past, and so it's actually going to get a little bit lower quality right now, right as I take my camera off, and I'm going to have to turn my audio off in about 3, 2, 1... And so here we go, back to the old days of recording with camera audio. So, if you look right up here, you can see I have my table here, and I have some acoustic foam, which is kind of nice for reducing echo, I guess, maybe. And right here I have my tripod set up, so this is actually a new tripod than I've used in the past. And I have this microphone set up, so if you look down here real quick, you can see that this is a new microphone stand connected to my old microphone, the Blue Yeti, and it has a pop filter on here. Again, my new tripod. But if we back up from my table a little bit further here, you can see that we actually have an entirely new lighting setup. And so as you can see here, these are soft boxes. So basically there's 4 light bulbs in each of these. And it creates a very, very, very bright light. And so basically because there's so much light coming down here, there's 12 light bulbs, whereas I used to use 2 of them for my entire lighting setup. And it's just being diffused like everywhere. It's coming from all different directions. That makes it so there's pretty much no shadow whatsoever. I mean, you see there's a little bit of shadow right there under the cube, but that is absolutely nothing compared to the old setup that I used to have. And even still, the shadows that I do have, I know there are different ways of setting this up, like maybe moving the lights around a little bit. I did adjust it a little bit before I made this video as opposed to the last video, but I'm sure there's other ways you can do it, like adding a 3rd light or 4th light kind of to the side. So you release the shadows underneath things. But yeah, things like that I will improve in the future. This is just a very, very basic setup. In case anyone was wondering about like the actual specifications of these soft boxes and how they work, how they're set up and everything, I found this kit on Amazon. It included pretty much everything you see here, all the lights, for like $130, which is a pretty good deal for this. And so it has switches on the back for sets of 2 lights. Those are all plugged in down at the bottom. And these 2 front ones have a tripod. The back one has a tripod and a boom arm, which goes across it. It's held up by a weight over there. And so here it is when it's on, and if I ever want to turn it off, just come down here, click the button, and now that's what it looks like without any of those lights. And you guys may also be wondering about this desk. It's just a temporary setup. This is actually the desk that I have been using for like 3 years in all of my videos, and so you can see I have like a side there and not a side there. So yeah, I'm going to be replacing this with another desk soon, once I find one that kind of matches the surface, so that nothing should change in the future. But yeah, this desk is a little bit big for what I would really need. And if you've seen any of my setup tour videos in the past, you may know that I typically record from that microphone onto a little laptop computer. I actually don't do that anymore. You can see there's a cord going over here, past some cubes, and over to my computer, which is really nice because I can record directly onto Audacity right there. It's not really recording anything right now because the microphone is kind of far away from what I'm saying right now. But yeah, that's my desk setup. And if you guys care about the specs of my PC, because I know some people will, I'll have that link down and a link in the description, as well as all this other new stuff that I have, like the lights, tripod, camera, microphone. So now we can go back to my main setup right here and switch the audio back in 3, 2, 1, go! That sounds a lot better now. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. That's all I really have about my new setup. Hopefully this will motivate me a little bit more before school ends to make some more videos a little bit more frequently than I have in the past. And then when summer comes around, I should be having lots of good quality videos coming out to you guys. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!